Hi, and welcome to my channel, EnergySeedYoga. I'm your yoga teacher, Amy. Today's flow is all about you. Focus on me. What we'll need for practice today is a rolled blanket, and then 2 blocks are always nice to have for anything. So if you have 2 blocks, go ahead and grab those. Otherwise, let's make our way onto our back, and we're going to roll or lay ourselves directly across our little rolled up blanket. If you don't have a blanket, you can use your pillow or you can roll the end of your mat. But go ahead and lay down, taking, if you're a lady, your bra strap directly across your little burrito roll. And if you're a man, think about the bottoms of your little chicken wings back there. So you can bend into your knees. Let your feet rest lightly on the floor. And then just take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And let it go. So the arms can be out by your sides, palms up or down, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And you can even let the knees fall in so they're resting on each other. Feeling supported, feeling the heart lifted. And just sink into your breath here. And let's slowly start to elongate our breath. Breathing in through the nose, gently sealing the lips, and breathing out the nose. As you allow this breath to start nourishing each space and blood cell in your body, allow yourself to relax. Maybe ask yourself why you showed up today, and then give it your all. I will focus on myself. Start to let the shoulders become a little bit heavier. They may roll back and down. Slightly tuck the chin. Slowly drag the arms in closer to the body. You can press the elbows and the forearms and the palms into the earth. And then we're going to peel ourselves up off of the floor, gently lifting the head, tucking the chin, and rising all the way up to a seated position. You can move your blanket out of the way or unroll your mat if you had it rolled. Cross the right ankle in front of the left. Sit up nice and tall. Head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Roll the shoulders back. On the inhale, sweep the arms out to the side, up overhead. And then on the exhale, press the hands forward, lean forward, hinge forward. Exhale, slowly let the hands drip to the floor or even your blocks. Chin goes to chest as the gaze looks down at the floor. On the inhale, walk the hands closer to the hips. Sweep the arms out and up overhead. Let's fire up our core just a little bit. Pull the belly button in as if you just got kicked in the stomach. And then we're going to take our left leg and cross it in front of the right. Sitting up tall, exhale, hinge forward, lean forward, paint the wall in front of you. Exhale, hands float to the floor, chin to chest, gaze looks down. Inhale, walk the hands closer to the body, coming all the way back up to that long spine. So we're going to pull our legs out from underneath us, plant them on the floor with the knees bent. You can reach the hands back behind you and just rest on your hands. The feet are going to inch outwards, so heel toe the feet to the edges of your mat. And let's drop the knees left and right for a couple windshield wipers here. Moving at your own pace. Just noticing what feels good in your hips. The knees don't have to drop to the floor, but if they do, and that feels good, go for it. Good. Come all the way back up to that crisscross applesauce space. On the inhale, sweep the arms up. And on the exhale, we're going to take cactus arms. So bend into the elbows and then take the triceps or the back sides of your arms so they're parallel with the floor. Spread the fingertips wide, sit up nice and tall. Breathing here, lift up the heart and the chest and pull the elbows back. Pinch the shoulder blades together. The fingertips are wide. Breathing here. Inhale the fingertips all the way up to the sky. And on the exhale, we're going to take a twist. Left arm crosses the body to the right knee. As the lifted right hand goes behind the body, use it as a kickstand to straighten the spine. Big inhale, lift up. On the exhale, let's twist over that right shoulder, twisting from the core, from the belly button. On your next breath, twist yourself to the center. Release. Inhale, sit up tall. On the exhale, let's twist to the left. Right hand goes across the body to that left knee. Inhale the left hand up, and then exhale, take it back behind you, using it as a kickstand, lifting up nice and tall. Maybe your gaze looks over that left shoulder. Breathing in and breathing out. On the exhale, twist back to the front of your mat, and we're going to roll forward into our tabletop position. Taking the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, spread those fingertips wide. Using your breath, and let's just find some space in this new shape. Maybe you rock side to side, front to back. You can curl the toes under. Good. Find that neutral tabletop position. Press the mat away from you. Grip into the floor with your fingertips. Curl the toes under. First down dog of the day. Inhale, lift the hips up to the sky, keeping the knees bent, and then exhale, press the hips back as maybe you start to lower your heels towards the floor. Pedal into the knees or walk your dog out. So bend into one knee at a time. It can even be both at the same time. Just start to feel that stretch along the back side of the body. If it's been a while, down dog might seem like a lot of work, and that's because it is. We're stretching and strengthening all while in an inversion. So let's breathe it in, open the mouth, and let it go. Slowly lower the knees to the earth, coming back into your tabletop position. So we're going to take a little version of thread the needle. Ground down through the left hand. The right fingertips go behind the right ear. Let that elbow reach out to the side. On the inhale, lift the elbow up towards the sky. And on the exhale, lower that elbow towards the left arm. Inhale, elbow goes all the way back up to the sky. And then exhale, lower the elbow back down to the opposite arm. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Come back to your tabletop. Let's take that on the other side. Ground down through that right arm. Left fingertips go behind the left ear. Elbows reach out wide. Inhale, lift the elbow up to the sky. And exhale, left elbow goes across the body to the right arm. Inhale it up and exhale it down. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Here we go. Inhale it up, exhale it down, and then find tabletop position. Let's take the big toes together. The knees can go wide. Slowly start to sink the hips back towards the feet. Press your hands into the earth. You're using your hands and your arm strength to push your hips back as you lower your forehead to the floor. And let's just take a soft breather here. Remember why you came to your mat. The focus is on you. Maybe you let your third eye massage into your mat, just gently rocking the head side to side. Breathe into the chest, the ribs, the belly, and then let it go. On the inhale, rise up into tabletop position. Breathing here, curl the toes under, exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, lower, tabletop. Breathing in and breathing out. Exhale, downward facing dog. So on the inhale, we're going to lift the right leg up. It doesn't have to be high, just lift it up. On the exhale, let's take a crunch. Pull that right knee in towards the forehead, round through the upper back, rise up onto the left toe. And exhale, straighten that leg back out. Inhale, take that crunch. Exhale, take it out. Last one, take it in. Hold it here on the exhale. Let's plant the foot between the hands. Drop the back knee on the inhale. Sweep the fingertips up towards the sky for your nice low lunge. So let's settle into this pose here. Let's line our knee up over our ankle if that feels good. The back knee can be under a mat or your blanket if you need to. And we're lifting up, so let's try to avoid just sinking forward and down. We're really strong here. So on the inhale, lift the fingers up towards the sky. Hug the inner thighs together. So you're really activating the midline. Press down through that front heel. Press down through the back knee. And then act as if you are dragging the front heel and the back knee together. So everything's strong here. Good. On the exhale, let the hands float to the floor. You're welcome to use blocks here on whatever height fits your arm length best, but you'll frame the blocks around that front foot. Inhale, roll the shoulders back up, lift the heart, press the heart forward. And then on the exhale, let's come into our half split. So slowly start to straighten the front leg. The hips will shift back and then roll on to that front heel. Maybe you drag the blocks closer so you can keep a nice long spine. And then we're flexing into the front toes. So pull those toes closer to the face. Good. So we're slowly going to take our hands or our blocks and start to walk them towards that front foot. You're going to know when you need to stop because you're going to feel a stretch along your hamstrings if you don't already. But that's your body's cue to say, hey, I'm good. So we're listening and we're focusing. Your gaze can look down at your beautiful toes and feet, maybe even down at that knee. On the inhale, let's roll forward back into that nice low lunge. So bend into that front knee, plant the foot down, send the hips forward, and then fingertips up. Nice and strong again. Exhale, hands come down. Straighten the front leg. Let's move right back into that half split. Remember, listen to that hamstring. We're not trying to fold ourselves down as best we can. We're trying to listen to our body. Inhale, rock back into that low lunge. On the exhale, plant the hands down. Maybe you move your blocks aside. And then we're going to step into our down dog from here. So if the toes of that back foot were not curled under, go ahead and curl them under. Lift up the back knee. Step the right foot to the back of your mat. And let's pedal into our dog. So just notice how the right hamstring feels compared to the left. Let's take those down dog crunches. On the inhale, lift the left leg up. It doesn't have to be high, just lift it up. On the exhale, draw that left knee into the chest or towards the forehead. Rise up on the back toes, round through the spine. See if you can get your forehead and your knee to touch. Inhale, leg goes back out. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale it out. Exhale it back in. Hold, hold, hold. On the exhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up. So here we are, setting up for success. Left knee and ankle are aligned. Maybe the toes are a little bit ahead. Remember, we're not sinking forward and down. We're lifting up and pressing forward. So we're grounding down through that left front foot. We're grounding down through this back right knee. I almost fell over. So you're really pushing down to those 2 points of contact, and then we're dragging them together. So we're really engaging. We're engaging the inner thighs of both legs as if we're squeezing our thighs together. All right, here we go for that half split. Big exhale. Reach your hands for the floor or your blocks. As you start to straighten that left leg, roll onto the heel, pull your toes back towards your face. Inhale, lift up through the spine, hands are on floor or blocks. And then on the exhale, press the heart forward, so not down, forward. You'll feel your hamstring talk to you right away. That's your body saying, hello, hello, listen to me. I can't take it anymore. Stay right where you are. All right, we're going to roll forward, back into that nice low lunge. Bend into that left knee, plant the left foot. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up. Lift up to ground down. You've got this, you guys. You're strong. Good, exhale, hands come down. Find that half split, shift everything back. Here we go. Inhale, roll forward into that nice low lunge. Fingertips are reaching up. You're strong. You're focused. On the exhale, hands float to the floor. You can move those blocks out of the way. Hands plant to the earth. Curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee up. Find your downward facing dog. So let's pedal into those feet here. Really see how it feels. And let's change our feet position. Let's take them as wide as the yoga mat. So you've got a really wide stance. And then look forward at your hands. And we're going to take our hands or our paw prints and walk them closer to our feet by one paw print. So you're just going to walk your hands one paw print closer to your feet. So now we have a really short or narrow down dog. Just notice how this feels. We're just going to take a twisted down dog here. So make sure you're feeling nice and balanced. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. We're going to lift up the right hand. Just let it float off the floor. See how you feel. Find your balance. Take that right hand and reach it across the body to the outside of the left ankle. You're going to pull yourself closer to your left knee. Your gaze can look up into your left armpit. That's nice. And exhale, release back into your short little dog here. Good. So let's try that on the other side. We're ground down through the right hand. Lift the left hand. Let it hover for just a sec. Find your balance. Find your focus. And then let's take our hand across the body to the outside of this right ankle. Pull your chest closer to your body. And then take your gaze up into that right armpit. Take a nice deep inhale of that armpit. Let it go. It's roses. Find your down dog. Slowly walk your feet closer together. Bend into the knees, look forward, walk, hop, or float to the top of your mat. As soon as you get there, you're already in a nice little forward fold. So let the hands rest on the floor or even blocks. Let the crown of the head reach towards the floor. The knees can be as bent as much as you'd like. Good. So we're going to take 3 half lifts. So on the inhale, let's lift up halfway. You have lots of options here. If you're using the block, you're going to lift the spine up so it's nice and long, and hands come to the block. So think of your body as the shape of a number 7 or a letter L. Exhale, you can fold. Inhale, you can lift up. Hands can be on the shins or the ankles, and just roll those shoulders back. Exhale, forward fold. And again, inhale, lift up to your half lift. Maybe your hands come to your quads. And you reach forward. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift up halfway, or the hands can stay on the floor. Gaze is looking down at the fingertips. And on the exhale, forward fold. Let's roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Let the arms hang heavy. I like to pretend I'm a zombie here. One vertebrae at a time. Shoulders roll back. Chin is parallel to the floor. Palms are shining forward. Mountain pose, Tadasana. So just take a moment here. We're finally standing. We're moving so slow today, but so good. Such focus. So just see how it feels being lifted off of your mat. The only part of you that is grounded and touching physically is your feet. Inhale, let's sweep the arms up overhead. Palms touch. On the exhale, forward fold. Bend at the knees, hinge at the waist. Take it down. Inhale, lift up to your halfway, whatever that is to you today. Exhale, fold. You can bend those knees as much as you need to when you fold. Plant the hands, and let's step the right foot and then the left foot all the way back into a high plank. Let's hold this plank for just a minute. And I didn't mean a full minute. Exhale. We're going to gently lower ourselves all the way to our belly. Uncurl the toes, roll the shoulders back. Hands stay under the shoulders, elbows stay hugged into the side body. I want you to engage your core, engage the booty on the inhale. Let's lift the head and the chest up. So everything is on the floor still for this baby cobra. Breathing here, but the heart and the head are lifted. Lower body's glued to the earth. Let's lift our hands up, maybe even take them out to a T, where we're using our back body strength here. Exhale, hands come to the floor, forehead comes to the floor. This time, fingertips are going to reach out in front of us in a V. Tent up onto your fingertips, so I like to pretend there's a cupcake under there, and I don't want to smash the frosting. Slowly pull the hands back so they're in line with your shoulders. Elbows are bent. On the inhale, press all of your weight into your fingertips. The core is engaged. And then peel your body off the floor and slowly start to straighten your arms. Wide arm cobra. On the exhale, come all the way down. Pull the hands underneath the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Let's take up dog here. On the inhale, roll the shoulders back, engage the core, engage the legs, lift the entire low body off of the earth, and then exhale, find your downward facing dog. Pedal into those feet as much as you need. On the exhale, slowly lower the knees to the floor. Big toes come together. Knees go wide. Child's pose.